Wolfpack 315 here, Aylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is the primary toy hauler member of the Cherokee family. A pretty well-established, long-lived line from Forest River. They have always just been a good rank-and-file soldier. They did some things this year here, though. I don't normally reshoot footage like this. We've had a 2016 315 before, but they updated this thing inside and out, and I'm really impressed, and I wanted to share it. It doesn't even look like the same coach anymore. Very sharp stuff here. Keep in mind, not every 315 we have is going to look exactly like this one, so kind of have that in the back of your head. 12-foot garage on this girl, by the way. Now, normally this would have an aluminum skin. We have upgraded it to the gel-coated fiberglass so that it has just that gorgeous look. I mean, and they really pulled it off. That in conjunction with this killer nose cap here. I mean, wow, what a good look on this thing. A lot of real smart features. This is everything you have and nothing you don't. It's an ideal working man's toy hauler, you know. I can get you more expensive things out there. They're really not going to do anything more than what this does, though. This hits all the high points. We've got a good basement space here, so you can actually keep some baggage and cargo with you. A little solar charge port there. That's just a little 10 amp system designed for trickle charge and a battery. We have generator prepped this one, which is something we typically do because that's kind of tied into the what am I wanting to say, fueling station. Those are sort of looped into one another as a feature, and we like that fueling station. We find people get a lot of use out of that. We actually had a guy one time say he didn't realize, because he was way out of town, how far apart the gas stations were out west, and he ran himself dry, but he was able to siphon fuel off his fifth wheel toy hauler's fueling cell. That's an interesting story. I hope you never have that experience, but it's nice to know you got a backup. You've got, a lot of utility stuff you're going to see on a lot of other trailers, like the fact that we have a black tank flush and an outside shower here for just easy cleanup and whatnot. But what I like is we have separate inputs for like our cable systems. Also, this is a neat thing. This has a seal gripping slide wall. It's got that really rough cottage cheese texture to it, and what that's doing is it's pulling that seal right there as tight as it possibly can, so that you don't have to worry about water penetration due to a crimped seal that didn't properly go all the way in or out. Now, another cosmetic thing we've dressed up here are the aluminum wheels, although those do have a good physical utility aspect. If you're going up and down hills and you're really heavy on the brakes, aluminum wheels will actually spill off heat more quickly than steel. Again, we have added a fuel station to this. Have to double check, but I want to say that's 30 gallons. Also, neat little stuff. When you get under here, you'll notice that the little sewer tank caddy, or pardon me, sewer hose caddy, is built right onto the coach. That's something that they're doing down there, and it's a handy thing because those can be tricky to find a storage space for on a toy hauler. It's nice to just have to not worry about it. We have added the patio party deck on the back here, and there are railings that go around the back side. I just kind of left it open to look at something different this time. More of a flowing, open, come and go sort of concept. There is a outside TV station right under the middle of that awning, and it's perfect because even it's kind of misty out today. I don't know how well it's translating to camera. You're probably not seeing it, but I've got the handy umbrella just to make sure the camera's not getting clouded up. But on a day like this, you could actually still take your entertainment outside and pretty much be fine. I do like, too, the cable supports on the patio party deck. You don't actually even have to take those cables off unless you want to drop the tailgate all the way down to the ground. 3,000 pound rated door, which is 1,500 pounds in the up position like this. 1,500 pounds is quite a bit. That shouldn't be a problem. The rear section here, we have added the Happy Jack bed and sofa lifts. The bottom sofas there roll over into little beds of their own, so you can use this. The way we have it built, as just a common utility trailer, we have it built like a sport utility crossover right now, because you could use this like a bunkhouse. We have added the tent and screen room that you see up here, so you could use this like a 3 seasons room. You could, have a lot of different uses out of it. This is the new system, by the way, where these sofas can fold flat and go into the up position, or you can fold them down against the wall, so you can have maximum load height or width. And you can't have max width because this is a 102-inch wide body coach. In this price point, you typically find standard 8 wide. Nothing wrong with that, but if you want to put 2 bikes side by side, you really want wide body. Dovetailed as well, and I think, I have to double check my count, but I think there's like 13, 14, 15 of these D-rings or something down in here. They went D-ring crazy putting this thing together. Handy little things back here in the garage slash crossover space, like this elliptical table base right here. It's lightweight, it's easy to set up. You can move it in between the sofas for a dining table. You can move it out on the patio for a picnic table. You can do anything you want with it. It also can fold down. You could use it like a coffee table in front of the sofa. You also have these blackout shades. They don't use the pleated blinds here in the garage area. And I mean blackout. It'll blot out the sun if you want it to. Plus, they don't stick out, so you don't have to worry about handlebars ripping them off. And anywhere they could, they put storage. A big overhead storage compartment like this and in your crossover utility space back here is a very beneficial thing. Whether it's helmets or extra coats or blankets or anything, you'll find use for it. This right here is set up if you want to add an extra TV aftermarket. You're all prepped to do so. You'll also find outlets all over the place. They got outlets everywhere. Little things I like too, the fact that your light switches are backlit. If you wake up in the middle of the night, you got to sneak your way to the bathroom. It's nice to know where that is. Again, a true 12-foot garage. It'll measure 12 foot from that door to the tailgate, so you can load your big side-by-side ATVs in here, and you won't have to worry about fumes penetrating through, since we do have a vapor barrier wall here. This is called the natural Decor. Although that being said, the decors in these are pretty much, would you like middle brown or middle brown or middle brown? They're very neutral in that respect. You probably wouldn't even realize if you walked in 3 coaches with the different color schemes what they have. Big, bright LED light above the slide out here. And again, that's a perfect night light, not to mention just a cool accent light. And all of your lighting inside is LED. And it really brightens it right up in here. It does bring it to life pretty well. Let me back up here and so I don't miss anything. Starting in the super slide, first of all, extra tall slide out. So you're not going to have a head knocker, for a tall guy like me. That also means we get big windows with lots of light in here. Now on your main slide, we like to use these Plantation Blinds because they're a little better, longer lived on these tall windows like that. On short windows, it doesn't seem to make a difference. On tall windows, the pleated shades and whatnot, it's just like they get worn out a little too quickly in our experience, The sofa here you see is a jackknife sleeper sofa, but they do put a fold down middle section here so that you sort of get like a theater seat thing going on. But the nice part about this is you actually have a spot at the sofa to keep some drinks and a remote control and whatnot. Over here at the dinette, you see we have included the giant dinette mega drawers. Now, what's interesting, a lot of fifth wheel toy haulers are going to the big party couch, and I'm not opposed to that. It's very flexible, but I like the trend I'm seeing going back to the traditional dinette and sofa. That seems to kind of flux back and forth over the years. So again, huge storage under the dinette that could not be easier to get to. Also, just the little things. This is one of those more recent updates I was talking about. This is a real wood table. It's not pressboard. And that doesn't sound like much other than the fact that it's lighter, it's stronger. I don't know. I think it kind of looks better. Pardon me, I'm going to clean my lens here real quick. Some rain still hit the thing. Your main TV can mount against the wall up there, and you see that we do have central air. We also have central heat. You have extremely tall kitchen cabinets as well. You're probably going to need a step stool to get to the top there, but at least you have storage. It's better than nothing. Your countertops are like a pressed membrane, so they're seamless, and there's no way that water can slip in the sides. What that meant they were able to do is they were able to undermount the sink, and you get just a flush countertop space here. And this is a giant one basin sink so that you can actually clean big pots and pans, and you do have a pull-out style sprayer faucet here to do that. Rather than have a microwave mounted way up high where you're going to probably spill hot soup on yourself when you're pulling it out, or one of the kids, that would be terrible. They mount the microwave down here where you would expect the oven to be, and they make it convection. It's very smart because if you're just glancing at it, it makes sense. That's where you would expect to find a thing, an oven type thing. Well, now we just have our convection oven down here, and just like they recessed the sink, they recessed the stove top too with that glass top cover so that you just have as much countertop space as possible in here. And just the dumbest little things, like the fact that they include a coat rack right here. That is one of the most useful things in this entire coach. You're going to use that every single day. Every day, spring, fall, you're going to be using that thing. And you don't have to trek dirt through your whole coach to just grab a jacket and hop back outside, or vice versa, you know. The corner center over here does have our AM/FM CD DVD player, so that's where you throw your disc to watch a movie on TV. And it also has a lot of other. It's a very multi-function device, and just corner storage for anything, everything. This could be a pantry, it could be linen space. You could kind of mix the two. One of the other updates I really like here is the fact that they added a bathroom door right here. There was always one from the bedroom, but you had to walk right up to mom and dad's feet to get into the bathroom. Now you don't. Now we have a dual access bathroom that'll let you get in or out from 2 different areas. So we don't have that hiccup anymore. They have awesome floor space in this bathroom. There's tons of floor space in this bathroom, so you can actually get dressed. It's a nice standing corner shower rather than a tub that I seem to find a lot at this price point. They also, as a matter of happenstance, as a standard type thing, are using these bigger fans right here, the big Fantastic fan. And that is going to put out a lot more airflow for us. Especially nice the way that they have ventilated their bedroom door here, so that if you do want to just open your bedroom windows and crank out that fan, you'll always have good airflow at night. They're also very good in the Cherokee family about putting in big sinks so you can actually wash your hands. And they have some of the biggest medicine cabinets in their class. And that doesn't sound like a big deal, but just like a coat rack, you're going to use it every day. Every darn day you're going to be in and out of that thing. Up here in your master bedroom, you do have a full easy storage under the bed. It just lifts up pretty easy on a couple struts. Notice that there's no step up around the bed. This is a true walk-in bedroom with, you don't have to bash your head on anything. Very easily walked around as well. This is 50 amp service, so if you do want to add a second air conditioner, all the wiring and prep and everything is there, so you don't have to worry about that after the fact. Now, remember in the kitchen how we had that sealed edge countertop stuff? You have the same thing here. They just dress it a little differently and skin it differently. So none of the countertops in this entire camper have an easy seal for water to penetrate into. By the way, just like in the garage, you can throw an extra TV up in this area if you're so inclined. So, I mean, all in all, like I said, it hits everything that matters. This does everything that matters, and it does it pretty well. It does it in a better looking fashion than it's ever done before. And I tell you what, the last couple years here, especially this year, holy cow, this season, the Cherokee family of trailers has gotten so serious about their quality control. We were talking at our sales meeting the other day. Said, man, guys, when's the last time you had a Cherokee come back with any kind of major problem? And everyone kind of went, you know what? I can't think of one. And that's awesome, because that's how it should be. And I really was encouraged by that, and it tells me that they've just really got their heads on straight. They're not just making something that's more affordable. Oh, come on, camera zoom. They're not just making something that's more affordable. They're making something that performs better, and it stays in your driveway, and it stays out of mine. That's the whole point. And you can go out and have fun. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen Monday to it. What kind of repair bill am I going to be looking at? You just go have a good time. It's going to be there when you need it. 800-256-5196. Higlet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.